All right. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call online like Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakwadash. Give it up an honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And peace, love, salutations towards you, hopeful let us be pushing the truth. I'm the brother Zakaria, coming at you from the Gym Campbell in the church. And as you can see through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, I'm back at it with another lesson. Now, today's lesson, we're just going to continue on in that Ezekiel 37, okay? Starting at verse 17. All right, so we're going to do a recap right quick, starting at verse 16. And then we're going to just go 4 more verses. So, again, Lord willing, this lesson be edifying, all right? So, without further ado, this is Ezekiel 37 and starting at verse 16. Moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel, his companions. Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, okay, and for all the house of Israel, his companions. All right, so here go the main point, verse 17, and join them one to another into one stick, and they shall become one in thine hand. Now, again, I know I mentioned it in the last video, but I'm going to say it again within this video, okay? Which is just the truth, man. That's the southern and the northern kingdom being brought back together as one under Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, okay? Remember, we're all one body, so it only makes sense. You so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, and so on and so forth, man. We're all being joined back together under Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai to serve him, man, according to his will. Okay, and this is not for the whole world. This is not for a Moabite or Hamite or Edomite, okay? This word is only for the Israelites. And as you can see through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the whole nation of Israel is being brought back together. That's why you have this That's why, you know, the situation with, you know, Kanye and, you know, Kyrie Irving, all right, it's popping, so to speak, because they trying to go against the forces that be, against the ordinance of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. He ordained Esau, Edom to control the world right now. Remember, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. So them going against the grain, so to speak, you know, it's waking up a lot of people. All right. Now I'm going to stop right here right quick. And just to back that point up, let's get Baruch, the 2nd chapter. It's Baruch 2, starting at verse 12. O Lord, our power, we have sinned, we have done ungodly, we have dealt unrighteously in all thy ordinances. Let thy wrath turn from us, for we are but a few left among the heathen, where thou hast scattered us. And yes, we're scattered due to captivity. Okay. You know, this not about a skin color thing, man. Because you have our people who look like Edomites. You have our people who look like Moabites. Okay. The name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, which is our power only in true names, okay? Because you got to go through the only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. All right? But that's their true names, man. And we got to go through them, okay, and call on their name. Not on your so-called Jesus Christ. Not on your Buddha. Not on your Jehovah. Not on your Yahweh, man. And so on and so forth, man. Only Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And his name is being preached on the other side of the whole earth, man. Over here and on the other side, man. Okay? From the east to the west. From the north to the south, man. And vice versa. Okay? Hey, his name is worthy to be praised. Okay? Ever since his name been preached upon the whole earth, more and more Christians, they're not going to the Baptist church no more. Okay? Look what happened to the Roman Catholic Church. Not too long ago, they got exposed because they want to touch, they want to touch on people, man. And that's just the reality of it. These strongholds are becoming weak. These strongholds are breaking, man. More and more people are leaving these religions. Okay, especially Christianity, man. And that's the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because it was already written. Verse 13. Let thy wrath turn from us, for we are but a few left among the heathen, where thou hast scattered us. And yes, through captivity upon captivity, we've been scattered. All right. Starting with Egypt and ending with Esau Edom rulership. And when I say that, I'm talking about these Edomites, man. You so-called white people, starting with the banking families, the elite of your families, man. All right. Verse 14. Hear our prayers, O Lord, and our petitions, and deliver us from thy own sake. For thy own sake, and give us favor in the sight of them which have led us away. Yes. And who led us away, man? Our enemies. Okay? We've been persecuted. We've been killed. We've been murdered. Lied on. Lied to. You name it, man. They led us away further and further from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And how do we know that? Let's get Psalms right quick. Then I'm going to jump back to Ezekiel 37. I believe it's Psalms 38. 83. Yeah, this is Psalms 83, starting at verse 4. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. Okay? And they still doing that until this day, man. That's why they got to put pork in everything they touch. And also, everything they touch, that's why they always got to destroy it. All right? All the wicked things, they trying to persuade Jake that it's a good thing. Remember, woe to them that call good evil and evil good, man. Just roughly paraphrasing it. So everything that's popping right now, as far as popularity, these different celebrities, the newest trend, it's all wickedness, man. It's all madness. Okay? So they pushing us further and further away from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But according to prophecy, hey, only his sheep will hear his voice, and Lord willing, we'll be a part of that number. Okay? The elect. Okay? There's only a small group of people who's actually calling on Yahweh Shem Yahushua and repenting daily, man. And forever cleaving unto him, man. And that's the elect. Through Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we are remembered. Because our enemy, he spent all this time trying to cut us off from remembrance, man. And that's why we are in Ezekiel, which I'm gonna get, and we're coming back together, man. So this is Ezekiel 37, going all the way down to verse 17 again. All right, so this is verse 17. This is Ezekiel 37 and 17. It reads, and join them one to another into one stick, and they shall become one in thy hand. And when the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, wilt thou not show us what thou meanest by this? All right. And that's why it's important to go on the highways and hedges. Okay. And actually, brothers see it. People might, ride by the camp. They might, have questions whatsoever. Okay. Because that lets you know that prophecy is true. Prophecy of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is absolutely true, man. You can't jump around it. More and more people is going to realize that they're Hebrew Israelites. When I say more and more people, I'm not talking about the whole world, man. I'm talking about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and so on and so forth, man. All right? You're going to have more and more of our people waking up to the fact that they're Hebrew Israelites, and they're going to see that stick. All right, which is the 12 tribes chart, or the 12 tribes sign that you guys see on the highways and hedges. Okay? And it was actually commended. It was actually commended of us to actually go on the highways and hedges and preach. I believe you can get that in Luke, man. If I'm not mistaken. Lord willing, we get it. Okay? Verse 19. Say unto them, thus saith the Lord power, behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel, his fellows, and will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be one in my hand. Yes, we are one under Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. I know I said that earlier. Let me get this right quick. Just bear with me one moment. I know I can get 1 Corinthians. The one I'm trying to get is in Ephesians. We'll talk about one body. Yep. This is Ephesians 4 and starting at verse 4. There is one body and one spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling. One Lord, one faith, one baptism, one power and Father of all, who is above all and through all and in you all, which is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. So the southern tribe and the northern tribe is all being called back together, okay? Because according to Jeremiah, we was oppressed together. According to the curses, we all had part of that same curse. Not the whole world, only the Israelites. So this message is really for us, man. But we understand that on the 2/3 is not going to understand this message. The ones who's really going to get it, starting with the elect, they're going to get it. And then the 1/3, man. Okay? And it says it right here, one Lord, one faith, one baptism. It didn't say multiple lords, different faiths on how you feel. And you can get baptized in some water. It don't say nothing about that, man. So where's all this madness and folly coming from? It's coming from the tradition of, the tradition of men. All right. Let me go back to Ezekiel 37. Ezekiel 37 and 20. And the sticks whereon their writers shall be in thy hand before their eyes. Yes, again, because it was commanded for us to go on the highways and hedges. Okay, let me see if I can get that right quick. I know it was in Luke. Yep, here it is. This is Luke 14 and verse 23. Now this is Yahweh Shah speaking. It reads, and the Lord said unto the servant, all right, go out unto the highways and hedges and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. Yes. Okay. But a lot of people want to scarf and say that we're bums and say that we're wearing skirts. They want to shoot BB guns at us and all types of other madness. It's okay though, man, because the Lord is with us. And our power showed us that he's already with us, man. Okay. I'm going to get one more. Going back to Baruch. And this time I'm going to go to chapter 3 and verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, since I mentioned it. And who are the people who's under those curses? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. 12 tribes of Israel. Ain't no Moabite, Hamite, or Edomite under these curses, man. We are, okay? Continue on on, and to be subject to payments. Come on, man. We're all subject to payments. I had to make a payment today. Okay? I have to make another one tomorrow and probably the next day. That's a part of the curses, man. And I'm not the only one. This is not this is not about me. We're all up under these curses, man. Brothers have to work well, I'm gonna say it like this. Brothers have to work 24/7. Okay? Graveyard shifts, night shifts, early morning shifts, late afternoon shifts, early evenings. Okay? So on and so forth. According to the iniquities of our fathers, was departed from the Lord our power. Yes, we departed from Yahweh Shai because we kept going off. And there came upon a time where the Lord just say, man, forget this nation, man. Let them be. Okay? But that was pretty much, all I had for this lesson for Ezekiel 37. Lord willing, I can continue this lesson, man. But we're going to end it right here, giving all glory and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Chakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and peace, love, and salutations towards your hopeful elect that's been pushing this truth. With that, shalom.